things, I tell ya. So, this little train wreck features a feisty girl named Marionette who lives in Paris, France, who fights evil spirits and polka-dotted spandex that she is way too young for. The show basically follows a Monster of the Week format where she runs into this other superhero, Cat Noir, who has a crush on Ladybug, not knowing he is actually her crush from school, whom he doesn't return her feelings for. Yeah, that love square of Clark Kenting is what really hooks fans in. Personally, I hate CGI, and the quote, writing, is not my style. I get more enjoyment out of cracking juvenile spandex jokes every week. Why won't you get... Chuck a cup of Jones and leave me in a ditch. Toons these days, I tell ya. Since TV producers like to blow out my eardrums, I had to watch Wander Over Yonder with my pair of Acme earphones. Then I realized they were just 2 lit sticks of dynamite, but it was still less noisy than this noise hole of a show. So the show's about this fuzzy leftover drumstick named Wander and his hollering blue horse of a friend Sylvia, and they go around the universe helping everyone out with their problems like door-to-door quick-draw McGraw cultists. And most of the problems are caused by a colorblind bad guy with the fashion sense of a Muppet named Lord Hader, who likes to scream like an orangutan while trying to take over worlds with his underappreciated lackey, Commander Peepers, while failing miserably thanks to Wander and his smiley antics and banjo. And in the middle of it, Sylvia tries to make people meet her fist. And you know what? I kinda liked it. Sure, the show is loud, the songs are more embarrassing than your grandparents singing Happy Birthday, and the Tom and Jerry shenanigans are through the roof, but it admits that it's stupid without taking everything seriously. Not to mention the animation ain't bad for a modern Toon. Yeah, I like the show, but is it any worse than lying back and sipping mango juice directly under a ton of heavy crap getting carried into an apartment complex? Henry, did you walk the car today? Has mankind been so cruel to bestow this horrid abomination in the Sonic franchise to torture its fans? Oh, Sonic. Never quite got that hedgehog on Ritalин's first show, and I don't get why he needed this so-so revival with that Red Baron of a Dr. Egg scrambling company when he already had a steadily declining success. More like Sonic Bust, am I right? But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna put the nearest hospital on speed dial because I'm turning the fanboys' whining into a drinking game. So if I follow all the cartoons on this hedgehog, we've gone from wacky shenanigans, action drama, rock band revolution, cross-dimension anime weirdness, and then back to wacky shenanigans. Proving the more some things change, the more the fans of this franchise have wasted their life! I thought the war was over. Why is everyone wearing bandages? For the love of deviant art, do all video game characters now look like inbred Mad Max hipsters? If this red person is called Knuckles because he has spikes on his knuckles, then how come this blue person isn't called Back? There's no logic here! All the characters have been redesigned. Sonic has a bunch of bandages, Knuckles hit up the steroids, Tails thinks he's the leader from Digiman now, and Amy bought herself a second dress. I'd say now they look like a bunch of totally cool dudes. But let's face the facts, Sonic was always a totally cool dude! Knuckles? I knew he was a bit slow, but in this show he's a complete moron! I don't understand how he gets up in the morning without choking on his own drool! It's a smart show! By that I mean it knows it's dumb! A game so bad you'll mace a GameStop employee over? Sega, you got other video games you can adapt into cartoons! Get the hedgehog off of life support! Ah, sweet baby Huey's awkward adolescent years. It's like a bunch of different thoughts have been fighting over who controls my mouth today. By the stars of Toons these days, I tell ya! So you ever wonder what would happen if you take a side of Disney Princess, mix it in a bowl with My Little Pony, grate in some Cartoon Network style humor, and add a dash of rainbow or two? Well, want to know more because Disney did exactly that with this new show called Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So it's about this princess from another dimension who gets sent to our world because her parents feel that she's not ready to be a princess yet. Kinda like Enchanted, only without the live-action garbage. Anyway, she got sent to this average high school where she's assigned to partner with this totally not a love interest boy named Marco. A kid who is so totally safe that he gets made fun of for not taking dangerous risks and being safe. Yeah, apparently not getting yourself killed is worth something ridiculing over. Oh, and Star sometimes gets a visit from her friend, a sassy floating unicorn head. Maybe she's from that other magical horse cartoon that somehow wandered into a magic dog food factory or something. And lived. I know Disney is big on princesses. I mean, after all, princess movies is what brings in the big moolah for the Mouse Corporation, so it was only a matter of time until they released a princess theme show to run alongside stuff like Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb, but man, they went overboard with the wackiness. I mean, Rainbow's on Fire? Wow, that's so totally radical and cool! Wow, we actually went there again. So yeah, if you like seeing girls kick butts, alright I guess. Disney has such big faith in the show that they renewed it for a second season before the first season really aired. Yeah, we know how that worked out the last time somebody did that to a cartoon.
This is the Cleveland Show. Ha!
Conroy and I watched this epic journey of a Toon series. So Steven Universe is about a kid named Steven who has the gemtastic rejects of Josie and the Pussycats, poisonally I like the box-headed one, as adoptive parents, or something. Apparently Steven's the product of a hobo guitar player named Greg and a big gem Josie gal named Rose Quartz, who went to Jared and got a baby with magic hoodoo powers. That he can't use for some reason. Seriously, this show lost me since the first episode! How the heck can Steven use his powers without even knowing how to use them?
Actually, it's explained in a later episode that most of his powers come from extreme emotions of caring. It's practically hinted every other episode.
Okay, so why did the crazy gem ladies raise Steven when his dad is around and about?
Because he doesn't want to get involved in the gems' business. Plus, the gems vowed to protect the reincarnation/child of their leader, Rose Quartz.
And how about the fact that the purple one and the neurotic one getting into more fights than Scrappy-Doo in the entire universe?
Amethyst was a creation from gem technology bent on creating gem colonies on Earth while wiping out any non-gem life on the planet.
Just what the Hagen?
Many more questions about plot points later.
Ah, so that's why everything is the way they are in this show.
Yep.
Yeah, well it doesn't change the fact that I hate this bright mess of a moving show anyway! Only now I hate it and know everything that's going to happen instead of hating it while wondering what could be in that crazy plot web! And what's with everyone crying? Jeez, someone call the wambulance!
Yeah, okay. Well, I like this show, and if I were to give it a score, it'd be...
Great.